Liquidity and fair value gaps are literally the only two concepts that you need to become an extremely profitable trader. As well as that, if you are wondering why you're not profitable and you are doing what every other trader is doing, then there is your answer. Instead of shorting from bearish fair value gaps, what I actually do, which is a lot different and has a much higher win rate, is I only look for long positions from bearish fair value gaps. And the way I do that is I wait for the fair value gaps to be disrespected and inversed. As you can see on our next candle, we have a candle close above this bearish fair value gap. Therefore, I will enter into a long position. My stop loss will simply go if we get a candle close back below this inversion fair value gap. I do not care about wicks. I only look for the candle close back below this fair value gap. And then my take profit will simply be these equal highs resting here, and this strategy has over an 80% win rate. I trade it live every single day in my Discord, and as you can see, this trade smashed my take profit yet again. Sometimes it is extremely easy to tell where price wants to go, but the hard thing and what people struggle with the most is finding out how price wants to get there. As you can see, we have this very strong draw on liquidity, which is equal highs. All equal highs are is when the price comes to the same point in the market more than once, but does not sweep the highs or the lows. As you can see, the equal highs are resting right here. This is an extremely strong draw on liquidity where price action is very likely to go. Now, as you can see, if you're looking at this price action, you are wondering how will you find an entry to get to these equal highs? But the answer is simple. Instead of looking for short positions from bearish fair value gaps like this, what you should actually do is wait for the fair value gap to be disrespected by having a candle close above the fair value gap, and then you enter into a long position. Your stop loss goes if you get a candle close back below this inversion fair value gap. And then your take profit is simply the equal highs, which is the extremely strong draw on liquidity. And as you can see, this smashes the take profit. I did not get stopped out here as my stop loss was a candle close below the fair value gap, even though someone has already probably put in the comments that I got stopped out. I am a live 6-figure funded trader with over $200,000 in funded, and all I use to trade is liquidity and fair value gaps. As you can see, we are currently respecting this bearish fair value gap. Now, unlike most ICT traders are taught, instead of using fair value gaps to short from and only be interested in shorts from bearish fair value gaps, what you should take into consideration is after the fair value gap has been disrespected, you should look for long positions. Now, all I mean by disrespected is having a candle close above that fair value gap. As you can see, this bearish fair value gap has now had a candle close above it, turning it into an inversion fair value gap. Therefore, I will enter a long position. My stop loss will go if we get a candle close back below this fair value gap. Then my take profit is simply this buy side liquidity that is resting right here. Now, this is a simple day trading model that has over an 80% win rate. This is my very simple 80% win rate day trading strategy that I took on my funded account. As you can see right here, we have this bearish fair value gap that has just been created. Now, if you're an ICT trader, you have been taught to short off of bearish fair value gaps. But what I actually do and why I have such a high win rate is I long off bearish fair value gaps. And the way I do that is I wait for them to be inversed. So, as you can see, price action is coming into this fair value gap now, and a lot of ICT traders would short this. I actually noticed that this fair value gap has been disrespected, therefore I enter into a long position. My stop loss is a candle close back below this fair value gap because this is now an inversion fair value gap, and then my take profit is this buy side liquidity up here. Now, this is my 80% win rate day trading model that I trade live every single day in my Discord. As you can see right here, another winning trade. If you want to join my Discord, the link is in my bio. This is a perfect trade that you could have caught today just by using fair value gaps. As you can see, we are respecting this 2-minute bullish fair value gap. As well as respecting this 2-minute bullish fair value gap, we are also respecting this 2-minute bearish fair value gap for now. Now, the reason I say for now is because we are going to inverse this bearish fair value gap. Now, as you can see, we have just inversed this bearish fair value gap. Therefore, we will enter into a long position from this fair value gap. Our stop loss will be if we get a candle close back below this fair value gap. Our take profit will be all the way at data highs. Now you might be wondering, why am I going to target all the way up here? Now this high was created at 10 AM, as you can see. The reason why we are targeting this 10 AM high is because it was created when there was news. Now this is an extremely nice and big draw of liquidity that likes to get hit a lot of the time. So if we play at the price action, as you can see, we are just drawing straight to that liquidity which was created from a news high. Now I trade live every single day in my Discord completely for free, so if you want to watch me trade live and with a community of traders, make sure you join my Discord, the link is in my bio. When you come to the point in trading where there are days where you take 0 trades, that is when you know you are close to being a profitable trader, or you are already a profitable trader, and you might be confused on what I mean by that. Well, if you look at today's price action, as you can see, we have literally just been trending down and down and down. Now, I live streamed this price action in my Discord today, and my bias was actually to go long here. So, now firstly, I never take a trade against my daily bias. If I'm long, like I was today, I think that we're going to go up for all-time highs again, then I will not enter into short positions, and that should be the same for you. You should have set rules that you follow every single day. Now, in the Discord, I did not take a single trade today as my inversion model setup did not play out. I was looking at this 1 minute bearish fair value gap, but it never got inversed. Now, today I took 0 trades. Last week I took a trade every single day and I had a 100% win rate. It is more important to not trade when price action is bad than being able to trade when price action is good. If you want to watch me trade live every single day, then the link is in my bio. I have over an 80% win rate and I trade for free every single day.